about what that looked like. So there's been a lot of talk about it being residential. And some people embrace that idea, some don't like that idea. That's not the only idea that's going to be put into performance. It can be an urgent care, it can be a restaurant, it can be fresh food, it can be technology, retail. A lot of different things could actually make this thing work. However, as a nation, having the architect and having the developer work in unison based on our ideas, they will let us know what will work and they will make the decision as a collective. So all of that's going to be necessary. So when we go back to City Hall with our proposal, because remember, in Site Seeking Truth in 2022, we met with the deputy mayor, and the word was, absolutely, we can do a project with you. However, bring back a proposal so we meet with the mayor, and as long as it meets the needs of the community, we'll be able to move forward and we like that. So that's what we've been working on all this time, a proposal, so when we sit down at the table, it's clear, it makes sense, and most importantly, it has everyone's input in the nation. So everybody can know that they were a part of the process. So it's not going to be one small group of people making these decisions and then going down there and saying this is what it is and you just have to accept it. That's the whole purpose of having these monthly updates and these presentations so everybody knows exactly what's happening. So, in conclusion, just know that it's about stabilizing the school now. It's a project of repair, restoration, and development. It's about seeing what we can do to actually assemble right away under our own jurisdiction without having to ask someone. And then a much larger development that's going to take much longer. So that process is all going to happen with all of us. However, it must start with preparing the school, restoring the school, and make sure it's stable. That's the first order of business. Make sure everybody's clear about that. So, this is the same, and at this point, our brother Dupree is going to summarize the fundraising effort. He's going to reiterate the numbers that I shared earlier. And then I have one closer slide that really encapsulates and puts emphasis on why this is so important.
Peace. Rough start today, God, pardon me. When we began this today's mathematics is understand the knowledge. So what we want to do is make sure that the knowledge is being understood today so that we can go on our culture. This project is a huge project and a huge undertaking that's many of you are aware of. I want to share with you what we've been able to contribute the core 5 and extended, what the numbers look like, and what our goals are as a nation, and where we need to be in 30 days from now, what our goal is. We've raised approximately $11,723 with a total of about $16,000 total. Our goal within the next 30 days, because tomorrow begins the next quarter, so all month of April, we want to get to the $20,000 mark, right? And the reason why we're doing this is because we can demonstrate and see our progress as a unit all together. We can see our power. So we put forth our goals, we put forth everything, we shared our resources to get this effort underway. And I believe that we can achieve that goal. I would like to stand here before you. I would like to stand here before you next Parliament and report some beautiful news on our progress. Okay, God, we have to take a step back and putting in the proper infrastructure, business-wise and operational-wise, so that we can be taken seriously when we go out here and we go to the next phases of this project. I can't tell you guys the countless hours that we spend brainstorming and making sure everything is right and exact, because it's all about showing and proving. That's what this nation is about, showing and proving. Our lessons, everything that we do, is about showing and proving. It's about manifesting your words and allowing your actions to manifest, and it coincides and it reconciles. That's what true and living is about. That's what supreme mathematics is about. That's what living mathematics is about. I'm very happy to report these numbers that we can report to you today, because this has been a long, long journey. And we've gotten to the point where we can report to you what action has actually been done, what has actually been completed, what we have actually manifested. Instead of dealing with, lip service. We put our goal up, it speaks for itself. We want to meet this barrier. We have here a link which all of you can have access to. It's a very simple process. You click on the QR code, it brings you into the system, and you can make your contributions, whatever you can contribute. Yeah, God, and you can take a picture up there. Also, I have my phone. You can scan it right from my phone as well. And we automated this process to keep everything transparent. There's no mystery, God. There's no mystery numbers. Everything is transparency. And when I stood up there initially to build with you all, that's what it was about. Transparency, disclosure, audit. We want everything on the up and up. Nothing shady, none of those things. We abide by a fiduciary responsibility, which is to lead our nation to the next level. Our goal again, and God held me down. I was running a little late. God held us down. And our goal is to create on that corner an oasis, a Mecca, to give life to the community and beyond. And we can do that, and this is part of it. So this first phase, let's get ready, let's get excited. Again, we have a goal already. We have approximately 16 grand already, and that's the totality that we've been able to raise in the time span that we started this particular phase of this journey. Okay, so that's it. We want to keep it real simple so the earth can build. Thank you. Hey!
In closing, I said, we're wrapping this up in the name of why we're doing this work. This week, we had a visit from some high school students from Los Angeles, from Love Law, that was brought by our brother to meet one of the first 9 months of Love Law. And the beauty of this trip was that they were here on a grant from George Floyd, a federal grant. They were able to mentor children in Los Angeles high schools and have them go on varying field trips. And one of the field trips is that those children, and there were approximately 40 of them, 20 from Dorsey High School and 20 from Crenshaw High School, they wanted to come to New York City. So the guard me, who's one of the administrators and teachers in Los Angeles public school system, made sure that one of their central spots is stopped in our school. So this is one to commend the guards who hosted, facilitated, and curated these children's experience, but also to let you know about what this work is and how it extends beyond, is international, is global. Now, the important thing about this trip that you need to know is that anybody who's acquainted with Los Angeles knows already that it's a red and it's a blue zone. So, just so you know, children who attend Crenshaw High School, that neighborhood is historically and traditionally known as Crip. Dorsey High School, which has close proximity, some will say it's right in the jungle, it's all blood. So think about this important idea. 20 children from Crenshaw, 20 children from Dorsey, 2 different neighborhoods, typically do not get along historically. They came together on one plane to come to the Mecca. Now, what's important? So, what the God Tamik was able to share was prior to them coming to a law school, they had various field trips. Statue of Liberty, they went down to Wall Street, they went to the ancient enslavement burial grounds. They were not talking or communicating with each other. Crenshaw stayed with Crenshaw, that means blue stayed with blue. Dorsey stayed with Dorsey, that means red stayed with red. And they were not messing with each other. However, when they came to Deer Law School, and again, special thanks to Born Justice, Mahdi, Ali, her Doc Kim came through. The God of God Justice, young God from Medina, made a powerful connection with these young people. The God Tamik said those children could not stop talking about their experience. As soon as they walked into a law school, they felt the power and energy of Allah's mathematics. And guess what? They actually started talking to each other and getting along, and now they're inseparable. Now they're talking about visiting each other's schools. And that all happened because our brothers took the time to host these children to show them our palace, our place. And so that's the power of the work. That's why we're doing this. That's why we'll go through whatever it needs to bring us together. And again, I thank God to me, Born Justice, Mahdi, you heard my brother, understanding Medina, met them at the Schomburg, and they made posts. And the God Shamal was there as well. And God Justice made, who was the youngest God that was a part of the mix, made an immense impact on those young children. He was able to connect with them in their language. And now we have a group of children that are now inseparable, who are interacting, who didn't interact before. And you already know they want to come back to their new home, which is Mecca, to the law school. And Tamik said verbally, at least 15 out of 40 is now embracing supreme mathematics. We're going to explain why our homes. Many of us teachers that have to be voluntary to do not Jehovah's Witnesses will themselves. They came to him with his mathematics. And that is a tribute and thanks to all of you. All praise to you, Allah. Peace. 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 Peace.
So it's the simulation business. Somebody lost the phone. It's going to be up here by mathematics camera. A lost phone. Okay, everybody hear about it? Yeah. Alright, so that's it. The second thing is that these seats that have balloons by them, they're reserved for the Earths. So if any Earths are sitting in the back or any sitting in the front, please move up. We're going to get started our celebration of the Earths in a few minutes. So we need y'all to come up. And if you see any Earths in the hallway, please let them know to come in, because it is about them this month. Moving right along, my name is Mahdi, I'm from Medina. My connection to Los Angeles and the West Coast is Bilal. He introduced to a brother named Born Allah when I was 16 years old, studying my supreme alphabet. Since then, last month, February, I wasn't here because the God of San Diego flew me and Rasheen, who stand right there, one of my great brothers, to San Diego. During this event, I happened to meet the meek in the flesh. Somebody I had heard about but didn't know. He spoke to me about bringing these kids from Crenshaw and Dorsey to a law school in Mecca. I reached out to a few brothers, Bilal reached out to a few brothers, and we came together and made it happen. And the success was beyond expectation. The way the kids received the knowledge, the little bit they were given, and activated on it, it goes to tell you where the children are in this day and time. The children get it and they run with it. They're no longer dealing with all this other stuff. They got knowledge at their fingertips. They can show up proof on research and figure it out within seconds. So they can. So that's a beautiful blessing. So I want to give praise to my brother named Universal Truth, to my brother Anthony, who flew me and Rashima last month. And Damino, for working with the schools that he teaches teachers. He's not a teacher. He brought those children here and we were able to make that happen. And the energy that was felt in the law school remember that day is something that I haven't seen in a long time. The last time I seen children in that school is when I was working with an RV. And that was, we had this day every day. But moving on beyond that, I want to say a few names of earths that personally touched me. I'm not talking about my personal verse or my own mother, but I want to say the name Earth Blessings, who was the first earth to embrace me in this nation when I was still eating pork. She's my mom. And when I was getting knowledge, it was her house that I first went to and met a woman who was a 5%. Because the guards were all in the street. To meet the earth, you had to go in the home. And that was the first home that I went to, and that house was like a museum. Literally, of pictures and history of this nation. So Earth Blessings, we got a big witness. When I went to the block for their barbecues, I was a little brother. There was no question about food, it was nothing. It didn't matter. And I'm still here because of that love that I received. That to me is the love Allah gave the firstborn and has transcended to me beyond space and time, because people that are like the queens that handle that business just like the gods that handle that business. So today, I know people have been asking me about the Son of Man. I have the Son of Man, but the Son of Man is going to first be given out with the certificates to the earths that are here. Whatever I have left over, I will be passing on to brothers. Actually, I'm going to be somebody in charge because I'm leaving. Today's my father's 73rd birthday, and he doesn't know how much longer he can be on the planet. I make sure I come in first to commend and praise all of you, particularly the earths, because, like I said, the warm embrace from the earth, when the gods got you around their women, you're like, that's something else. And I was sent to the back with their children. I wasn't allowed to hang out with the gods. They took care of me with their kids. We go to the back with the kids, and I was able to, you know, be not they're my cousins, and they're my aunts, and they're my uncles. And that's just the nature of the family that has grown into what some of us know as a nation. And that is something very important to me. Because one of the things that's most important for teaching anybody, get them to calm down, you gotta feed them. And the earth do that love. And I'm very grateful for that. And now moving right along, I'm gonna let the brothers make the final announcements they gotta make before Father Charbon starts this presentation for y'all.
You can.
Peace.
Peace, God.
Peace. Can we get the sisters to come up to the front row, please? Just the sisters. All the sisters, please. That's why we got the balloons here. We got it isolated. We all sit a bit more. Thank you very much.
You just hold it and you keep it on, and I put it on YouTube. And throw it in there. Is it bring it right? Just take a picture of the phone. Hey, that's the picture. Yeah, I got these. That'll be good. That's to get some funds coming.
Don't charge my phone.
Great presentation.
They carry all that time. He just do it beyond. This is his young son. So he's the first. He's my mother, grandmother, and all the ones that I met in my life. Because you got some real power.
You have to speak up.
I'm up there. Tell your father happy birthday.
here?
Nope.
Maxine, what's your number? What's your number? I'm trying to get back to you, okay?
Before dinner and dance is going to be August 3rd as well, in the evening. They're going to do a rich mind history tour. So that's where Region 4 Broken Development is going to be. It's going to be the weekend of August 2nd, 3rd and 4th in Richmond, Virginia. The flight is going to be put up, I think, this week. I think the guard told me, may not be going, but the flights is going to go out, so everybody's going to know. In the hotel accommodations, I think if you book a hotel room for that weekend, the hotel room is going to be like $140, $149 for that, but you got to get it in by July 12th. It's going to be in August, so that's the Region 4 conference. And you know, the Region 4 conference, and we also have Region 4 Builders Group conference meeting, Zoom meeting every Wednesday at the Guard Hour. Everybody's welcome to join, add on, you know what I'm saying, and see what's going on in Region 4. And you can also be a part of what's going on in Region 4 because we all want this. The states of Region 4 is North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, Georgia, and Virginia. Those 5 states, that's Region 4. And recently we've been working together, holding Parliament. Our initiative is strengthening Parliament, bringing in the youth. So Saving Seed, Guards and Nurses from Saving Seed have been attending our Parliament. We've been attending their parliaments. Some guys have been going down to Victory Law, attending their functions. So we're just trying to bring the region together and, you know, and build together as a region. And then hopefully, I think Divine Prince had an idea of 2025 having a national conference for all the regions coming together. So that's what we're building towards. And with that, I say peace. And peace to the Queens.
Let me go back and speak.
I don't have to do that.
How do you say that? When the Sergeant of Arms is here.
Peace. Peace. Peace.
I got pink slips.
Peace. I'd just like to say a special thanks to all my sisters, you know, and I have something that I want to share with you, and that I'm giving to you personally, each individual. So, no, we're not gonna sing. I'm not gonna sing. But I got something for you.